Good afternoon. Welcome to The Lead. I'm Jake Tapper, live in New York. Those stories ahead, but we're going to begin with some breaking news in the world lead concerning the so-called Taliban 5. You may recall those are the 5 individuals that the Obama administration traded last year for captured American Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl. We are now learning that at least one of these men has returned to a life of terrorism. The swap was controversial at the time for many reasons, including allegations that Bergdahl deserted his post, plus the fact that the swap was done without notifying Congress as required by law. And now, this. CNN's Barbara Starr is breaking the story right now on The Lead. She joins us live from the Pentagon. Barbara, what happened?
Good afternoon, Jake. Several U.S. officials now confirmed to me that they do indeed suspect that one of the 5 detainees has returned to militant activity. Here's what we know. The U.S. conducts a classified program to monitor all of their communications. All 5 of them are in the Middle East, Persian Gulf country of Qatar. Their communications monitored by the U.S. intelligence community. In the last several months, one of them now has popped up. Those communications suspect that this individual, they will not say which one of the 5, has reached out to militants, and through those communications, he's now suspected of being back involved in potentially militant activity. This has sparked a debate inside the U.S. intelligence community. Some officials saying there is no direct threat. Their communications, however, being monitored even more closely now. Other officials saying that debate about whether or not there is a threat still open, that they might now classify this man as having been confirmed to return to militant activity. Here's the bottom line, of course. Of all of the detainees released, about 17% of them do return to militant activity. That is known, that is reported to Congress, that is understood. There's always a risk. But now, in this case in particular, a potential political firestorm for the White House. As you say, Jake, the release of these 5 men in exchange for Bergdahl was controversial enough, and the Pentagon clearly stepping up the release of more detainees each and every month now, trying to get as many of them out of Gitmo as possible because the White House wants to close that facility down. Jake?
Barbara Starr at the Pentagon, thank you so much.